What's up, everybody? Between the pits.
It's Wednesday.
Oh, it's Wednesday. I'm getting you up there. Hold on a second. How's everybody? Between the pits, we got some super fast S10s killers with us today.
That's right. This is like the small block show.
The small block show. Yeah, that's what we should have named. This is the small block show.
That's right.
I see y'all fellas got a good safe trip home safe this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Not such a bad ride.
About 4 hours. We stayed in South Carolina Saturday night, come home Sunday.
And I see you made a Harley ride Sunday too.
No, I just that just popped up. I told her it was time to get on it and go off somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe this weekend.
There you go.
What's up, Jared Williams? What's going on? I see y'all tuning in.
What's up, Mr. Bill?
Had some fun, good racing this weekend. We went and tried something a little different for me, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a little different for all of us.
Usually don't do too much heads up, do we?
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I think some fast behind diesel. That was surprising. That was
them boys was quick. I figured them diesels was going to do good.
I think
especially on the duels.
4.3. I saw one run. Did y'all see anything better than the 4.3?
I didn't see no times on them.
I didn't see no times on them.
I like that camper shell truck.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That crew cab. Oh yeah, that thing
was fast.
Yeah,
that white one too.
Yep,
they were fast.
It was. I think we kind of showed up, and I think they was kind of surprised with what we had too.
Yeah, they weren't really sure where to put the three of y'all. I don't believe.
Yeah.
Well,
they said it was shaking the timers.
That was.
We were thumping that ground.
Well, they don't have any trucks that do what we do. They don't have trucks that get up on two steps and sit down.
That's right.
And bang and all of what we do before we leave.
Yep. And I was talking with Curtis too. We think some of it is dust, probably.
Yeah. Dust, it'll mess it all up.
Yeah.
And it was hard.
That right lane, Bo, did y'all watch the videos? Whoever's in the right lane, when they hit high gear, it'd shoot like a plume of smoke.
Yeah. That right lane, it was drier than the other lane.
Yeah. I mean, it felt like it was hooking as hard as it was. It seemed like it was pretty good.
Somebody was trying to pull a tire. That was surprising.
Yeah. That white Ford Ranger told him.
Yeah, that purple truck. It seems to find a bump in every track, doesn't it, Don?
The bounce at the right spot. The right bounce.
It was impressive.
Look at a picture of it with some light under it.
That was that right bounce was a hump. But we ran good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the devil out of it. I'm ready to do it some more now.
That's right. I felt like Kara and Carolina Grudge were good hosts.
Yeah, they did good.
They have a bunch of classes, so it's a lot for them to keep straight when they start rolling.
Yeah, especially when they try to run one round of every class, and I think that kind of gets confusing.
Yeah. And one thing I'll say is, man, they don't wait. They're kind of on you. You know.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because some fellas missed out because they wasn't up there racing.
Two
fellas, and he asked me. I said, "But we got a 2-minute rule. They call you behind up, put you on that 2 minutes. You don't make it. That's it."
Yeah.
You're out. Hardly hold up to it.
They held that class for 20 minutes on them boys to get up there.
Yeah, they did, and they never showed up.
Yep, that's right. I mean, they didn't show up until the next class was over. When the next class behind that class was over, then them two made a pass. I mean, you can't show up 20 minutes late to the race and expect to race.
I know. We were sitting there waiting on the tested tune, right? Don's like, man, I thought we were going to test the tune at 12.
Yeah.
Figure out what's going on, and they started running them stockish kind of trucks, and I went over there and kind of got in line for y'all, and y'all pulled up. Everybody was looking like, what the heck's going on here?
Darren, man wants to know if Curtis is hungry.
I think this dude's always hungry.
He's a growing boy. I know. I'm glad I did the testing tune because mine was so stiff it bounced all the way down the track on that first pass I did on that test.
Yeah,
that worked out pretty good, and I like that.
Yeah, Curtis says he's trying to bulk up.
Bulk
up, look like Jay.
We know it's not hard to red light on 4/10.
Yeah, I kind of got a pass.
It takes a lot more than just eating to look like Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a pass, Don. I appreciate that.
I wasn't quite going Jay Leach on the top yet, so.
But on another note, our tree that fire race in September is done. It's working. So we're gonna see how that works. Hopefully it'll work out for the best, I hope.
Yeah. What were you saying about that? You're saying this Saturday? Maybe?
Yeah, no. Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Blaine, there's a Tender Farms this weekend. So But next Saturday, we're gonna do some testing and tuning on the flat track. Try the new light out, make sure everything's working good. If anybody wants to know, we'll come down and do some testing and tuning. Then we'll go to a little juke joint down here by the house and eat dinner. So anybody wants to know, just hit me up, let me know, and I get you. Try to figure out how many we got coming and all. And I don't think he's gonna charge a nut, and we just do some testing and tuning, try the light out, get you some passes.
Yep.
Ready for September, I reckon.
We need to do us some practicing on the light.
And we can do some of that lift racing too now.
Oh yeah, somebody wants to grudge it.
And somebody wants to.
There's two guys right here on the bottom of the screen that want to get on that list. I'm sure.
Who'd you say, John?
Show up.
Oh,
maybe Ricky show up.
Hey, I feel sure he's watching. Ricky watching. You getting called out?
That's right.
Next Saturday. We'll say around 5 o'clock or something in the afternoon, a little late, 4 o'clock. That's good with y'all.
Yeah, man.
Next Saturday, hearts off. Next Saturday.
You have to.
Oh, man.
Well, I'll be there.
You going to rerun it, Don?
If we have to.
I think we did pretty good. We all went there and won all our classes. Our trucks did anyway.
Yeah, the two classes that they finished, we won, right?
I wish they would have finished
that bonus class, didn't he?
Yeah. I wish they would have finished that open class.
Gas and Curtis was looking up there.
Well, I was looking forward to that open class. I think it would have been some pretty quick times with that too. But
I don't think they were ready for that open class.
No, it was.
No, their system wasn't ready for that open class. I think they were having, because Robbie made 2 passes and both passes were no time passes. So he had the sensors all messed up.
Yeah.
So did Gavin.
BT, do you
I got
have
a timing
board with
yours on my light? It's just a light.
We can run the green light.
Instant green. I got a.
Come up. Do you got?
No. I got a. No, I don't have a screen for the time. No.
Okay.
We bought a new timing system, so we got 2 of the timing systems now. So we'll set them up too.
Yeah, so they actually know if they're picking up by trying different stuff. I think is what Don's getting at, right?
Yeah, we can get a time on it. But we pull folks down here in the Cattle Creek area, so we just built us a stage, a pre-stage, a stage, a green, and a red light.
That was going to help with the red lighting.
Yeah.
A couple of us had a little bit of red light issues, and I think some of it was because there was only a stage. There was no pre-stage.
Yeah.
So the actual start beam was right there after it, I believe.
Well, this system's got a little rollout to it, so I mean it ain't a bunch.
It looks good. You showed me the odds.
That's kind of what it takes.
Yeah. Rhett saw the eye set up, so it's pretty. I mean, it
could be nice.
It'll work for what
you'll be able to lay that thing out, and it'll tell us what's happening.
No, Miss Midget said. Stephanie said no rollout.
Gotta have a tiny bit, so we that little bit of creeping.
They roll out at the drag strip.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You can deep stage at the drag. You can deep stage at the drag strip, where you can turn the pre-stage light off and still.
Yeah.
You know, but you'd be a damn fool to do it. But there's a lot of them that do like the deep stage.
You don't want to do that.
You want to have good brakes is all I can say. That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
You put through.
You had Chevrolet brakes and all that forward power was pushing. It wouldn't hold them.
Oh,
I wasn't taking.
I told him to give me the back tire.
We should have.
I was trying to give you the back tires, Don.
What had happened is that big block didn't want to go down to that small block.
You was foot braking, wasn't you, Curtis?
Yeah, I don't have a trans brake in that truck. It needs one.
I think I kind of built up.
It needs one to probably leave everything on the ground at the starting line if it had a trans brake on it.
Tone that thing down a little bit.
These trucks out there got just that much power and more that ain't slinging stuff out. You got to put big parts in it.
Good parts.
That's all you got to do.
Keep going stronger, right?
Yep, that's it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that lightweight stuff ain't good when you got big horsepower.
Yep.
We'll get it ironed out.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, is anybody willing to guess on times on that open class? Do you think the rail was the fastest?
I don't think so.
Everybody said.
I really don't know.
Jay ran a
3.0,
I believe. Something
what?
Jay was the only one that actually got a time on him.
Yeah. Jay ran a 3.0, I believe. He'll probably confirm it. And the rail ran a 2.9. I would say Gavin would probably put a 10th on Jay with the mushroom, maybe.
I would hope so. Yeah.
Well, maybe he had his big motor.
Yeah. Now that white Ford Ranger, that's a different discussion. Not F-150.
Yeah.
Woo.
It was.
You think Robbie was faster?
Robbie was rolling.
Robbie was rolling.
Getting that second pass, it was moving.
Yeah. The first pass, the timer didn't work. And I told him, I was like, that might have been your advantage because normally it sounds a little better. And he was like, really? His daughter was standing there and she was like, yeah, Daddy, that wasn't like normal.
He always gets faster for some reason. If he goes back there and turns it up. Jay said he agrees in a 3.0. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And see, another thing, we was running 250 foot, 256 foot.
Yeah,
they cut them back to 200.
They're cutting the open class back to 200 foot.
Yeah, 200 foot. Okay.
Yeah, they cut them back.
Because we run 250, and that was pretty good time. We was low fours, so hell, I mean that's
right. Yeah. You were like 4.1, I think, on 250. It was a good time.
I think my fastest pass was a 4.21 or something like that.
Did he get y'all's adrenaline up? Pulling up to the staging, did he get your adrenaline up? You're sitting there looking at another truck. You got to pull up there and stage and then not leave early.
I was trying not to pay attention to the other truck, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That helps to focus on the light if you don't look at the other truck.
Yeah, I was trying to watch that light. Now, with me and Don, the first race, I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. I said, oh boy, because I ain't never done that tree stutz style before.
I was actually going to go ahead and roll in on him, and I seen that tractor coming down.
Yeah, you saw that. Yeah.
Would be too nice to do.
And I'll tell you what, with heads up like that, it makes every class interesting.
Yeah.
All the way down to the stock street class or whatever, because they're racing each other, you know?
Yeah, you're racing. There ain't no time.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody leaves, and if somebody leaves on you, it's hard to. It's.
Oh, you ain't gonna catch them in 200 feet.
And 200 foot, you got to be a man to run somebody down.
Yeah, there ain't a big enough gap in our times between our class, from the fastest truck to the slowest truck. There ain't enough there to gain back. I mean,
yes, all of.
Yeah, I mean they're all right there tight. You ain't. I mean, when me and you lined up, I was so worried about red light because I didn't get a time all day.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, I'm watching the light, and hell, I see you leave. I'm like, oh crap, ain't no catching him. Ain't no damn way. You was out of there.
Yep.
I took a lucky guess on that thing, Steve.
Speaking of little Jackson, he went a couple rounds in that street class.
Jackson did
the finals.
They posted a good video, had a bunch of all our races on it.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. And Jackson did the burnout. He did the burnout, the little burnout thing Friday night. That was pretty interesting looking.
That big old cloud of smoke coming off of that thing. Did you see it?
He was burning it down.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, that little man's trying everything, getting all the experience he can, every type of racing.
No, he's a driver now.
Horseshoe, burnout, drag racing, heads up. I mean, everything.
We had a couple of series truck win some races at Matt's this weekend too, didn't we?
That's right.
In the horseshoe and all, I think.
Thunder Alley, man.
Thunder Alley
went over there and put it on him in the small tire class.
That's what they said. That's pretty awesome.
Dave said it was awesome that you drove.
I think Dave got second in that class too or something. I
believe 2 seconds.
They swept up, man. That's pretty good.
They were on fire. Also saw Chris Keaton won the big tire over there.
Yeah, he done turned into a horseshoe man now, huh?
Yeah, he's starting to turn a little bit.
They running from us straight liners now. He done turned into a horseshoe.
Dang.
Chris? I know you're watching. He's watching.
Yeah. It gave me a hard time asking if we had any fast straight line trucks when they were at Orangeburg a couple of months ago. I was like, I think we got some decent ones. I don't know. Come on out to a race, right?
They made them go straight line. They started turning, so that might tell you something.
Yep.
Honey Bun flipped their truck, eh?
Oh no.
Yeah, Kit. Did Kit go to the race?
He was there.
Who?
Honey Bun, little white S10.
Yep.
Kinsley.
Yep.
She flipped her truck this weekend. Hope she's all right. Hope she didn't tear up too much.
Yeah, hope it didn't destroy it too bad.
That's rough, man. That's
stinks.
Hate to see that.
I know all about that.
Yeah.
You take it to another level.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can link up and tell us some action what you did this weekend. How about there's another horseshoe race this weekend. I think it's a whole hill.
Yeah, it's a hill and hole horseshoe at Tyndall Farms.
But I think they moved the hill, didn't they?
They moved it, I think, to the starting line and then to that same one in the second pit. I could be wrong.
I hadn't heard.
Going to go out there, hopefully, and take English's truck and test it out.
Yeah, Jensen was watching the video when you broke yours in half just a minute ago.
Dang it.
You can see it on the jump. You can see the top of the bed and the cab.
Yeah. I'm just glad that Logan got a video because the last run of the cheese puff, you know?
There you go.
Because dang, that would have been sad if
last voyage.
You know?
Wait. I was keeping my fingers crossed when I was getting it off the trailer that it would just hold together long enough I could set it on the ground because it was literally falling apart when it was coming off the trailer.
The bed held it together. We got the jalapeno version coming back out.
There you go.
Hopefully we do some head hunting when it comes out, maybe.
I'm surprised Rick ain't on here. Rick, I ain't seen you. If you coming, the man wants his race.
Well, I don't see our firewall critic on here.
No, Mr. Firewall hasn't commented yet. Y'all see old Randall on there?
That's what we got to change his name to Firewall.
Didn't like my firewall.
It ain't no firewall.
I didn't know this.
It's cut out. Yeah, because there wasn't one in that one. We gotta put it back.
I didn't know Dirt Dauber Fabrication and Mechanical had a quality control man on the payroll.
He pays attention.
All the big holes are going to be filled back in with my other cab, just so everybody.
If he pays as much attention to his truck as he does everybody else's, he might pick that thing up a few notches.
Oh.
I thought he was coming this past weekend too, but he didn't show up.
I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry.
Dang it.
Thinking out loud again, Curtis.
I know.
He's going drag racing. There ain't no rules in drag racing. You just run what you brung. He's going grudge racing or something.
There we go.
Oh.
He's running from Don's what he's doing.
I promise you, boys, they won't put up with that mess.
Shoot you in the stomach and look at you. And be like,
there's a little different crowd there, Bo.
They'll go to your house.
Yeah.
They'll go to your house.
Especially you get into that grudge drag race. That's a little different crowd there, brother.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That's
You better have a wad of money in one hand and a pistol in the other.
Yep, that's a fact.
Yep. Well, man, that Carolina grudge, it went on into the night. A lot of us left, but Shane, that works for Curtis, stayed. And, man, he said they had some good tractor pulling.
They had a bunch of truck pulling. That must be their main thing. Because there was a bunch. You didn't see the difference of the crowd when we was pulling in. And then when we left, it was packed out. It was backed out all the way to the road down there, bro.
Yeah.
But them tractor pullers was watching them mud trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had packed them in there by the time the truck racing was over with. They was coming through the pools.
And, man, I know a lot of people, they don't like going on the dirt track or whatever, but people like trucks racing each other. I'm going to tell you. Like, just on that little Instagram, I posted some of the videos from when we went up there. Man, they're getting thousands and thousands of views.
Yeah.
People are racing each other. They're not just racing after some time or something. They like people racing each other.
And they like to see the trash talk, and they like to see the racing. That's what they like. That's why they watch that daggone Street Outlaws.
That's right.
That's
yeah, but the thing with that trash talking is people take it to a different level, and then they get all butthurt, and you know what I mean. It don't become fun and games anymore.
That's right.
No,
can't get your feelings.
That stuff that they're doing on TV, that's what that is. That's TV.
Yep, it's staged.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they know what they're going to say and how they're going to say it and all of that. When you just start blasting people, some people can't take that stuff. They got a thin skin.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, CJ, I said I don't like it much. I never said the ape didn't like it. So.
Yep.
She likes the flat track dirt road pretty good, huh?
For me, flat track, just a time, is a totally different animal than heads up. I could be wrong.
Like in my view is when we had we had the MHRA or whatever the heck it was on the flat track, we drew a crowd but we had just regular flat track racing. You run on time, we can't. They don't want to see that, but the racing, like I said, that's a different story. Grudge or whatever you want to call it, heads up. That's a little different animal.
And we need to get us a diesel class down here when we do that. See if we can get
I mean, if y'all get a chance to ever run that Pro ET class,
that's what anybody can run, can't it? You just plug a time. You just plug a time in, or how does that work?
It's bracket racing, isn't it?
You put a dial in on your car, and you leave on a 4/10.
Yeah, so somebody's faster, you'll leave. Okay, I got
you. And I left on the third bub, and that's where I went.
It's basically bracket
440.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. That's what we talked about that.
You're racing yourself, and you've got to beat the other guy to the end of the track and stay within your dial in.
Yep.
Which then everybody could be in one class.
Go, Don.
Right.
Yep.
It's not as easy as everybody thinks it is either.
That Curtis, I could run Curtis, and we'd all have.
We'll get that together.
Well, what we plan on, if it works out the way we hope it does with the tree out here, we're gonna buy us a good tree. But
we need to get a few races under our belt and make sure everybody likes it before somebody spends $15,000 on a tree, right, BT? Yeah. That's the deal.
It'll cost you 15 when you get all the time.
So it's a big commitment.
But that system that Carolina Grudge had, if they can figure out how to stop them sensors from vibrating, that's an ideal system.
Yeah.
Because like how BT ran, if my time would have worked the way it's supposed to work, and I'd have known when I left and when he left, we knew what he beat me by. He beat me by 1/10.
That's right. So
I could have took his dial in versus my dial in and figured out how much quicker he left on me. Then I could see if I was running him down or I wasn't running him down by the times.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can take that time out. If you beat me by 1/10, but you left 3/10 before me, I was actually 2/10. I was running you down because you had a 3/10 start, but you only beat me by 1/10. So once you get in, they got an awesome setup, especially for somebody who likes to try to tune chassis and get everything they can get out of it. They've got an ideal setup. But
that's right.
Our trucks just scramble their brain. It just doesn't work for us.
That was a porta-tree, right? That was
that porta-tree.
I think part of the problem was it just wasn't in tubes, and they didn't have like sandbags or something around.
Yeah.
They were just
sitting on the ground,
and it was just
the guy that runs Transfer Pennsylvania uses a porta-tree, and I talked to him earlier in the week, and they built a little frame to hang it off of, and they hang it in a pipe.
Yep.
And the timer's all the way up in the end of the pipe, and it's got like 12 inches of tube that keeps the dust and stuff from falling directly in front of it.
That's right.
Yeah. That's how our time was a mud track.
They customize it too, so we could get like a trap at 50 feet and a trap at 100 feet if we wanted to catch them off at time or whatever. Because that'd be pretty cool too, like you say, for chassis tuning.
Yeah, because if you're smart enough to read the ticket, you can figure out what you're like drag racing. We used to always be concerned about our 60-foot, our 180, and 330. Them were the three numbers that we cared about. The 660 wasn't no big deal because you knew if you beat them running to the end of the track. But if you knew what your 60-foot was, you knew where your 330 was, you knew what you were doing when you're making your power to get up to speed. Yep. Once you go through the 330, you're already rolling. So
you wide
back
open.
End of the track, you can't tune suspension to gain much in the back. But that first 60 foot and 180 feet, you can do a lot in drag racing. And their system, you could do that with that system that Carolina Grudge has got.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's the plan for us to get one in the future. If this turns out like it is, because I told Ed, and then we could do this on Friday night or Saturday night. You can have your little bracket race, and
you can whip that thing out anytime.
That porta-tree is not really that expensive, and I mean, anybody that's got any electronic sense could probably figure out how to advance it further than what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a PLC. I don't know if y'all know electric PLC, and it's big enough to run everything, to do it all, just like a porta-tree. I just gotta get it programmed, and if this works out, we could do that. But we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I can't wait to have a light. Having a red light's gonna be. I mean, that's gonna be the deal.
No.
You don't want to see that, huh?
I don't want to talk about no red lights.
I saw it go
down.
I ain't said nothing. I appreciate it. That's all I got to say.
Dang.
Oh yeah, he did red light, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's why.
Hey Don, at least you wasn't asleep. Hell, I was over
I wasn't asleep.
I felt just like that. I said, "Damn, the light turned. Where Don going? Didn't turn." I said, "Oh, I just had to get there."
Was in the red light club.
Yeah. Curtis was just paying Don back for his.
Appreciate it. That'd have been a good race, though.
I don't know how we both read it, but
I don't understand either.
We did it.
I was nervous. I ain't lying.
I know exactly what I've done.
I looked at that video, and I left first. I could tell I left first. But you were
I
right
know.
behind me.
Chases a race, ain't it?
But you know what was crazy with that is my wife videoed from BT's side. BT's light went yellow, red, and then went green.
Yeah.
He never moved.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
That's
how
right,
they went from yellow to red and then went to green.
That's got to be a head trip.
Yeah.
He doesn't see.
That's right. I tell you, 'cause I was sitting there watching. I seen the red light. Don's gone. It's red, and it turns green. I said, what the hell? Let me go.
BT's like, dang, I red lit.
Yeah, I red lit. I never let off.
His truck never moved in the video, but it went yellow, red, then it went green, and then BT took off. I don't know. You must have messed the timer up when you went by it, Don. You left out of there too damn fast or something.
That's right. Don was out and the timer wigged up.
I don't know what happened.
We'll blame it on the one.
I still didn't pull them wheels.
How's that bouncing suspension,
BT
cuz?
did.
Yeah.
You got to set that suspension right. That's like when I raced Steve at the end. Somebody told me, said, look here, both some drag racer fellows out there, I can give his name, but he said, look here, when you see them amber lights curl, let go of the button. So that's what I did, and luckily I didn't red light. So I guess I had to get.
Well, I thought I did too, but I was wrong.
Yep.
Hey, it didn't go red. It ain't guessing. That's racing.
Yeah.
You hear them guys on Street Outlaws. Oh, I hate that light guessing garbage. If you leave before the light comes on, then you guessed too early. But if the light comes on and you left, you ain't guessed. Your ass just cut a light. That's how you get the sayings chopping the tree down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I was talking to Cody earlier, and I was telling him, he said, well, how was your reaction time? And I was telling him my reaction time was like a 0.8 something. I was like, man, that's good. He said, man, it's supposed to be a 0 between that point and that 8.
Yeah.
He said, that ain't
good. 1 point something.
Yeah. He said, but you was consistent because both of them were like a 0.8 something. I wasn't fast, but I was.
That's why we got to practice on the tree.
Right?
Yeah.
Jeff Madden, the guy that was driving my truck when I had COVID, he races into Southeast Gassers, and he's an 041 consistently on the light. And Jeff tells me
he's drilling it.
Do what, Steve?
I said he's drilling that light,
and he's got a clutch car too. So, but he's always told me on that pro tree, you see the 3 yellows. He says if you see the green, you're late.
Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The green, you late.
He's coming off the clutch as soon as the 3 yellows come on. But he's an 041. He's got a wallet full of time tickets with 041 light on it.
Thanks.
I could divide mine by 2 and get there.
Yeah.
But if you run on them pro trees all the time, we used to have one of them little boxes with the damn little button. Yep. You could program it for a bracket tree, which is a 500 tree, a pro tree, which is a 400, and you sit there and you practice. You know, the one we had, you plug 2. You could do 2 of them where you could run against somebody. You know what I'm saying? You guys sit up there and cut lights against each other, and you can practice. You can get that tree down.
Mm-hmm.
But your tree, you can't practice with that tree because somebody's mashing the damn button. You don't know when they're gonna mash the button. They might mash it at 2 seconds. They might mash it at 4 seconds. It might be.
They're gonna mash it under a second.
You just never know when that light's coming on. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't no practicing on your tree because you can't never time that tree because it's never gonna be the same twice.
Yep.
Make it fair, I reckon. Even the odds, something, I don't know.
I know Steve wins the make somebody mad at the race award.
Who'd I make mad?
When you ran that big old camouflage truck.
Oh, yeah.
That big Chevrolet. Steve sitting there, he's like, this is who I'm racing. I'm going to let him leave. He lets him leave. He blows by that thing about 60 miles an hour on that flat track. That dude comes around to the tent and jumps out, and he was just a hollering.
I mean,
Toyota must have been his twin because he was raising hell at me when I was sitting over there.
Oh, man.
Right.
That dude was like, he pulled up next to Curtis in the modified gas class.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, bro, I think you're in the wrong class.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? I was like, I think you need to be racing with that Toyota in those 2 S10s over there. And he was like, oh, my God, what am I racing? I'm racing that Ford? Oh, my God, it's got a 548 in it. What do I do? I told him, I think that's a damn lie.
You better let it go, huh?
He's like, what do you mean? It's going to beat me. I was like, it might have more motor than that. Get ready, buddy.
Yeah.
There was another South Carolina
nitrous against somebody else because he said he was having problems with his nitrous or something. And then it's
We had another local truck was there. It ain't local no more. But the white Toyota was Buck McLeod's old truck, they said.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the one that was racing Curtis. He said his nitrous was acting up.
Yeah. He said he was interested in the series, talk like.
That's cool.
Getting the run.
He was good to talk to.
Oh man.
He was a nice fella.
It's been hot for y'all this week, man.
Oh,
I think it's just hotter than it was Saturday, huh?
Good God Almighty. I went to Jacksonville yesterday to pick up a belt for my truck, and it was 99 degrees at like noontime, 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I saw that.
Last night coming home about 7 o'clock, it was still 94 degrees.
Man, that ain't Monday night. We were sitting eating dinner dinner was still cooking. It was about 7 o'clock and the lights went out. and them bad boys didn't come back on to 1 o'clock.
Oh Lord!
Oh, it was miserable. And then they had every damn light in the house on. So 1 o'clock in the morning when electricity come back on, everything was on. So I had to go through the house. Everybody sleep. All the damn lights is on.
It's been consecutive. Well, let's see. It stormed last night too. We've had some kind of thunderstorm every night after about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we had one last night. We went to dinner. That picture I posted on Facebook with them purple and pink skies, that was coming home right as the rain blew through.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I go ahead again next Saturday. We're doing some test and tune grudge racing at Branchville. If anybody's interested, hit me up. Bill, Clark, and what's the S10 Misunderstood Racing?
Right, Misunderstood. BT needs some of that.
Yeah, come on down. I need my rerun.
He wants that number 1 spot on the list.
Get my rerun. I think Mr. Don was looking for a race too. I see he's on here, Rick. If you want to come down, come on. He wants to get that race in.
Rick,
is it DOT unaltered?
Get on that list.
Tires only BT, or we run cuts.
What, for the list or the test?
The test.
I don't care what you're running.
Or the list.
I was told for the list there wasn't no rules.
Yeah,
that's what I was told.
Run what you brung with the list as long as you're series truck.
That's why I'm trying to hang out up top long as I can.
Long as you're in this series, I heard it was all bars. You can do whatever.
Oh, boy.
I think we need to come up with us a
cuts and nitrous. He's gonna be blowing the candles out on that truck.
I think we need to get us just a DOT list. What do you think, Don? DOT tire list.
And there's going to be no tech inspections neither.
Yeah, I know.
No tech inspections at the list races. No hoods lifted or anything.
No, it's grudge.
I'm gonna have to put some gump on mine. Eh?
I don't want nothing else to have to do. So keep the hoods closed.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, but for the test, I don't care what you bring, as long as it's a tire. We'll send it down through there.
Or no tires. Run with
hey, if you can make it run with rim, hey, teach his own, brother.
That's right.
Billy Clark said, y'all run this weekend? I think they tore up this weekend. I think I saw they broke something.
This weekend or the last? I thought they just broke the transfer.
I mean, they're going
at match?
Broke a drive shaft or something, a match, yeah. Transfer case or something, I think I saw. That might have been old tools. I've been trying to keep up, but we get something together and we go to Steve's Juke joint and eat us a good cheeseburger.
There you go.
Hey, that place we stopped up there and coming home called Oliver's. Dude, that lady put out a hamburger. I ain't posted on Facebook. I need to post it on Facebook. They was 2 half-pound patties in that thing. I ordered a double. There was no way eating that thing. She gave me a pound of French fries with it. Dang. I cut it in half and I ate half of it. And I told Curtis, I said, here, man, try that other half. Just at least try it. Hell, it was good. He ate his dinner and ate half of it too.
Dang.
That thing was on point.
We had a real good dinner, didn't we, BT?
Yeah, I would have never stopped, but
we had a good, man. We went to Subway, Steve. Yeah, look at Curtis sending me pictures of your hamburger, right? I just threw my Subway down on the floor. I was like,
throw that crap out the window.
Yeah, but see, my uncle's kind of like a woman. Checking them. We get about halfway to Charlotte, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta have something to eat. If I don't get something to eat, I ain't gonna feel good." I was like, "Bo, goddamn, I was going home."
Like going home, BT means 95 mile an hour going home.
Hey, that thing's like old horse.
So I ain't never been home that fast.
That thing's
like old barn mule.
That's right.
I can't believe that power stroke kept up.
He's going
7-3 of Patrick's.
Yep.
It's
I tell you
that
that
tired now.
That darn 6-0 will get it, son.
Yeah, it will.
And I was bobbing and weaving.
It was shitting and getting. Curtis called me and I lost you for a second. I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah, once we got on 77, I kept looking. I said, where the hell is it? I guess they still coming. They ain't called, so they must be coming.
Yeah, I was coming.
Hey, the way we came
anyway, right?
Yeah. The way we came back was way better than the way we went.
Do you see
Which
them
way y'all go back?
state troopers on the side of the road?
Yeah, I thought they had me, Bo.
I said, damn.
I thought they had me.
Right there.
Well, did you see the one cut across the median and come back the other side?
No, I missed him.
Yeah, they must have been chasing a car. He cut across the median, Bo, in front of me and coming. I said, Lord. But them ones under the bridge, I thought they had me, Bo.
Yep. And there was three of them, because that's what I kept thinking the whole time. Well, I'm in the middle. Surely they'll pull the trucks with trailers because they're dangerous and crazy, right? You know.
That damn Patrick pulled that thing all the way home with no trailer lights.
No.
When I got off 26 and y'all went by, I said, he ain't got no trailer lights. I called him and said, Bo, you know your trailer lights out? He laughed. He's like, yeah, I ain't got no trailer lights on. That's God almighty.
Why wasn't I following him? Come on, man.
I don't know, something broke on the way home or what.
At least followed him. And, jeez.
I wouldn't have made it out of North Carolina. They'd have pulled my ass over.
I'm telling you.
I would have never made it up there.
They'd
got me on the way up. No brake
lights. Y'all come back down 95?
Nothing. Yeah, Georgia will tell you behind up over trailer lights.
Man, Georgia's bad.
I think I got home about 10 o'clock.
You better have a tag on it, huh, Rat?
Yeah.
You come to Georgia, you better have a tag.
I've been pulled over and they're like, you need a tag. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Go to your DMV?
Yeah, I ain't never say. Yeah. I think we got home about 10, something like that, right at 10.
Yeah, I was home at like 11 something.
11.
That wasn't a bad ride.
It was nice pulling a trailer. Kind of sucks. I mean, not pulling a trailer kind of sucks, but you get better gas mileage. Go fast.
Oh, yeah.
I rode home full of hamburgers.
Oh, there he is with his hamburger again.
Yep.
And I thought you went to Subway. You trying to be like Jarrett? Or whatever that fellow.
Dang, what are you trying to call me? Be like, come on now.
That's low.
Fighting words, right, Dom?
Yeah, he got locked up for some bad stuff, didn't he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, for some bad stuff. Yeah.
So he's somewhere eating a sub sandwich.
Yeah.
He's probably eating something that looks like a sub sandwich. Yeah, it might be a foot long, but yeah.
I truthfully didn't know that.
Yeah.
I remember they put the commercials on there and what they was talking about him eating the sub sandwiches.
Yeah.
He was like 300 or 400 pounds before he started eating them, and then he was like 2-something when he quit.
Hey, Billy, the plan in Branchville was supposed to be a double. We were shooting for a double elimination, but if the truck counts, if we got 10 or 15 trucks in it, we probably will have to go with we're talking to Rhett, and it was just a single elimination so we can get it done, because it'll take all night to run 20 trucks in 5 classes in a double elimination. We'll be there till Sunday morning.
And you're talking series race.
How you gonna?
Not the test and tune. Test and tune.
How you gonna end up doing
that's Rhett's job. Figure that out.
What was that?
The point.
Well, I'll draw out a bracket. Points. Me and BT will get together and we'll post it so everybody can kind of see. Because what we'll have to do is just how many rounds out to see what points as you go out in rounds. You know what I'm saying?
Whoever wins, it'll get first place points. The second loser will get second point. Yeah. Third loser will get third points, and right on down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Until the points are gone.
But the only bad thing about it,
once you get to that 1 point, everybody will get 41 points just for entering. Isn't that the bottom points?
Yeah, whatever. The
thing that gets me is I've had some interest out of a couple of non-series trucks. That's pretty. So you better be ready, because you get around here and get kicked out on a non-series truck the first round. I mean,
that'll hurt your points wise.
That's the luck of the draw, I assume. But
that's right. But we want to race them all, so bring them on.
So I know them boys from the Jeep. What's his name? From Cobbtown, the little Jeeps.
Willis.
Yeah, he said something about wanting to know about it.
So. Look at the twinkle in Steve's eye.
But they got to meet our rules, though. Don't forget that. He can't be running 38s in the small block class.
Yep. Meet our rules.
They got to run them. Maybe next weekend, Ball Peen Hammer can get some time off work early and come on down here.
Dang.
He didn't come for no testing like he was supposed to?
No, he had called in for something at work, couldn't make it.
Called in sick for the testing tune.
Somebody he spilt the beans on self, and then he finds
Yeah, he put it out there, so that's why I didn't figure it was a secret.
I tried. I didn't say nothing. He put it right on out there.
Yeah. Put it out there, then had to go to work. Yeah. The boss found out.
That's probably what it was. Something about they had a rail car turnover or something.
He must be at work right now because I don't see either of the hammers on here. Bigger.
I don't see him either. I don't think he works on Wednesdays. He might be. Hit him up. Who's here? It'll be fun.
What time are we going to do?
It'll be in the afternoon. I'll post up a time. I'll talk some more. He just come and told me that, so that's why. But I'll get a time here today or tomorrow, and I'll post it on our page, my page, and all the info.
So that just happened when he walked up to you.
He just walked in the house. That just happened.
Out the horse's mouth.
He coming out. He looked like he was coming to complain about something. I was like, "Oh man, here we go."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. But no, he had some good news, some grudge, shootout, test and tune. It'd be a good idea to get down here and get it. I don't know how the track's gonna be bad, but bad as it will. Might be pretty hard. We've been plowing it, keeping up with it.
It's good. We need to practice tonight.
We'll be able to test all the tires.
Test. Now since y'all open your mouth about that non-tire rule, now Don's gonna have them cut strapped on that thing he tries for the list.
Mm-hmm.
But it might be some negotiation in there now.
Negotiation.
Yeah, if you show up on cut, you ain't running heads up.
No good.
Listen to him. We need somebody to give him something. Dang it.
Y'all, I mean, that's the point of it. If they'll give it to you, you got to take it. You can't
give it to
you. I mean,
what do you give them, Don? You give them a hard time, right?
The blind hog finds 1 acre. Now you act like that's a damn.
Right.
But the old purple truck don't like the flat track racing too bad.
Nope, it's getting dialed in for sure. It's not too shabby in a mud hole either.
No, I try to keep it right. It's like Steve said, you can't bobble. I mean,
no,
it's history.
Not in our class, you can't.
You bobble, those boys will get you.
I think I left a little early on Steve. That's why the ending factor was what it was. It wasn't because I outpowered him or what the heck, however you want to say it. But
Steve needed an alarm clock to wake him up.
You ain't shitting, I did.
That was that. I think I tried to get in Steve's head because I was over with Tim. So, all right, now Steve, don't leave early on me. Now we gonna leave on green together. Don't you leave early on me. And I think he got kind of nervous. Might have been. He's too late.
I'm looking at the tree and I see BT leave. I said, "Oh, shit, they're running him down."
Yep, Dave. Dave says, well, we done brought it up. He said, Tyndall Farms, August 12th. Gates open at 3, racing at 6. That's another night race. A horseshoe with the hill in it. Like I said, I think he moved the hill back to the starting line. I don't know about the hill on the other side. But that'll be gates open at 3. I guess racing starts at 6. It'll be a driver's meeting around 5:30.
Dave, they're gonna have any stuff down the middle? Any flat tracks? Like
any flat tracking, Dave?
I knew they had a pretty good turnout for that unlimited class last time. They had about 6, 7 trucks or something.
I think this is Blaine's back to school race too. They taking notebooks and pencils and all that good stuff too for some little private school over there, I believe.
Yeah, any school supplies. Bring some school supplies. Godfather's big on collecting school supplies for his town or school where he's from.
Dave said he believes they're gonna run some flat track down the middle too. I feel sure if you show up, he'll let you run down the middle. He'll let you run a class 2 in flat track. Steve making a sandwich.
Dang.
Rick said you was making a sub sandwich, Steve.
I was making something, I can promise you. It wasn't making up time either.
There's the old Hammer. What's up,
There
Hammer?
he is.
Show up.
Carolina Grudge would be something them big and little hammers would like.
I know he'd like it. Little ball peen. He doesn't say, I gotta go back next time. It's gonna be fun. I enjoyed it. Maybe we can get them to come down here and run them diesels and ours.
I really enjoy going to different tracks and seeing what people have going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We end up running a lot at the same couple places. It's good every now and then just to get out.
And we got a lot of eyes on us.
Yep.
I think her diesel crowd was just as interested in what we had going on as we was interested in what they had going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, it was cool watching them trucks line up and picking a winner, you know.
I told y'all on the last podcast, don't underestimate them diesels. Them diesels will haul ass.
Yeah.
I like that little low riding darn one with the camper shell on the back. That son of a bitch is heavy, Bo.
How about the big Ford that had like 40s or something on it? It was super tall. It hauled up too.
You had blower on that.
Well, no, that was the older one I saw, right?
One of them trucks with boggers on it had a blower on it.
That thing pulled a sled. You see the sled pull video?
Shane showed that.
Yeah, I have to try to get that video and post it.
But that one with the camper shell, that was impressive. Them fiberglass camper shells are heavy too.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
I think that just helps them diesels hook though.
If you watched him though, BT, he didn't wheel hop like most of them. There ain't no telling how many pounds of sandbags he had in the bed of that thing. Because the rest of them trucks was wheel hopping. He didn't wheel hop. When he left, he was gone. He was out there running trucks down.
Yeah, I think CJ, they tore their truck up this past weekend too. I think they went and did some testing somewhere Friday night or something.
Yeah, I read something where he turned one of them over. I don't know if it was the Blazer or his little Toyota, but I heard he turned one over.
Yeah, he tore something up. What'd you do, CJ? Did you turn it over and tear it up?
You're not supposed to test that hard.
Yeah.
You know how that is. You wasn't supposed to break your frame in half neither, but when them other trucks beat you, gotta let it ride.
All right. Let it eat.
That's right. That's why I stay away from them things.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
That's why you won't even see my truck show up to one of them hill in the holes. Nope.
That's why I left mine at the house.
But I ain't even gonna tow my truck to one.
That's why I left mine at the house. I know what it'd be. I'd make my first pass.
Yep.
And then get out run, and they'd be saying, "I'll be, here we go."
Yep. Gotta go.
Keep it on the trail.
Acceleration factor.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's that freaking head. What it is.
Our trucks are lighter, which tends to make them quicker.
That ego
makes them fly further.
That ego.
Yep. Well, you go to win. You're racing to win.
Yeah. Amen.
You know, I mean, you don't make a living doing it, but you're still racing to win.
Nobody wants to lose.
That's right.
It cost me all my winning just to get back home the other night for fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Running 90 miles an hour and that's 6. Yeah.
I can imagine. He must have been about 2 miles to the gallon to the floor.
He gets about 8 or 9 pulling back home like that.
8 at like 90?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, probably. What do y'all diesels get? What's your diesel?
I don't think that's bad for a gas motor now.
What is
well, I think
my speedometer was reading 75.
Diesels don't get much better than that.
Some of the
he just went and put them bigger tires on there. Though.
Yeah, that might have been what it was.
What was that? That was 741 or 145. I forget what road it was. We was on, Steve. I think we was pulling them about 80 going down that road, and I was getting 15.
Yeah, he made my fuel mileage drop to 16 and a half. He was killing me. I got down to 16 and a half going with the twisting and the turning and the starting and the stopping. Curtis had turned that curve. You hear that old Duramac. Ooh. I said, oh, shit, he's off to the races again. We'd have to try to keep up with him.
Curtis likes them back roads too, don't he? He likes going to old back roads.
Yeah. Go 100 yards and make a left. Go another 100 yards and make a right. Got 2 miles on this one. Then we're going to make another left. I don't know how the hell he knows where he's going.
I did that because they had a truck turned over up there at the Florence exit. And that
was
just so before we had to get off.
We was coming home from Alabama, that race in Alabama that time, and he turned off 20. And Daddy, where the hell's he going? I don't know. But it was bound this back road, back that road. I said, Lord have mercy. But it wasn't no slower.
That was when I fell asleep. I'd been up for about 3 days.
Yeah, see what happened? We was coming down 20, and I was behind Curtis. And it was just me and Curtis on 20. And he go to one side of the lane. Then he come back over and go to the other side of the lane. So I said, let me call him. So I called him and said, Bo, you all right? Oh, Bo, I'm about to die. I can't handle it, Bo. We got to stop. So we stopped at the next rest there, and Daddy drove him back to Branchville. That was a long day there, buddy.
I slept, and I had been up for 3 days before that without any sleep. So I was glad the seat would slide far enough forward so Terry could reach the pedals in that truck to drive home. I was sleeping. As soon as Terry pulled it in the gear, I was out. I was done.
Yep. That's when I drove all the way back and got to Branch when Shaky said, boy, I got to drive. We got to make it home.
And you're 5 miles from the house.
Yeah, 5 miles from the house.
At the fuel stop right there around the corner from Iris's, and I woke up and I'm like, huh? He said, yeah, he's going to drive the rest of the way home.
Yeah.
Oh, Shaky going to be the hero.
That's right.
He's something, man. So, Don, you going to make the trip down next weekend?
Heck yeah.
You bring Jeremy and them with you?
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah.
Be some good testing, tuning, some grudge
I
racing.
hope so. Maybe
Yeah,
he'll
go
come.
to Iris's.
I might be able to call some. I don't know who I can get the grudge race, Jeremy.
The mushroom will come.
Yeah, the mushroom will
Maybe
be
we
there,
can
probably.
put Curtis on him. That'd be a good one.
What's that?
Yeah.
Put you on
I'll
Jeremy.
talk with him.
Test and tune. He'll try it.
I mean, we can
That'd
do
be
it. There
a
you
good one
go.
to lock in.
There you go. That'll be a race right there.
Aftershock and no problem. That's
I was seeing it. If Rick would lock in that race, we'll lock it in for next weekend. He's on him, but he ain't saying about coming.
yeah. If Rick comes, we'll lock him in with Don.
You hear that, Rick?
Don't come and Steve comes, we'll lock him in with Steve. We'll Rick lock Don and Steve together.
We'll move him on up the line, brother.
That's right.
I guess I'm in idle waiting for the man to fix his truck.
Hey,
Well, who's under you?
Two's not bad.
Who's under
Who's
you?
under
BT?
me? Alexa, I think it is.
Yeah,
Alexis
Alexis under
right
you,
now.
and then Jackson's below you. Okay, well, if we're gonna do this list race and stuff, say everybody shows up there next weekend to race, Jackson don't show up, he locks the list. Is the list locked, or do we push him down?
I would say we fill up the bottom under him and give him,
One race chance, I reckon.
yeah. Because we need to fill in the rest of the bottom 6 spots for sure.
I know the little red truck's got a race with Ball Peen if he shows up.
Yep, if he shows
That's
up.
somewhere in there. That's somewhere in there too.
Well, see, I was locked in here, I don't know what, 3 or 4 lives ago against Taz.
Yeah. Tad, that's right. That's still there. If he shows up and comes, I mean, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Jesus, Jeremy's had them so deep in the woods they hear banjos.
Yep, that's why we gotta get him going so we can get him on there, and that way they can race.
But I mean, if Taz and them don't show up, we'll get somebody on there who wants to race for Steve.
That's right.
We can take and always race somewhere.
Yeah.
Steve can come up and race one of us.
That's
He
right.
can take the rent out of y'all too. We're moving up, get this list made up so we can.
Yeah. Maybe we can
do some
get
grudging.
the 3 pairs and then get a couple more races locked in after those win or lose. You know what I mean?
So Ball Peen's hooked up with Walker. They're locked in.
Yep.
Me and Taz is locked in, and Rick and
Don
Don
and
are
Rick.
locked in.
Don and Rick are supposed to be.
Okay.
If
That's
BT
our
wants
races.
a rematch,
Well, he ain't gonna get his rematch until the truck gets fixed.
That's fine. I want to get on at least a top. I want to try to get on that list right now for all the DOT cut tire trucks start trying for it.
Well, when they show, I mean, but
Why is he looking at me?
I'm looking at everybody because you're on the screen, Curtis.
hey,
Why are you looking at me?
We've got to do something though. It's got to be some kind of agreement we can make because
I might be wondering if we might see another truck show up sometime. A red one, maybe. You never do know, do you?
What's the word? I just want one in the wiggle, Curtis. Is all I'm asking on that forward.
No wiggle.
One in the wiggle.
What?
On that big block forward when you get up in. I don't know. I seen your light work. I'll take the forward heads up.
Ah, dang, boy.
Okay.
Hey, now hold on now. Give me help now. Y'all give me hell last week on him.
What's that?
About my tree, cutting the tree down and all that.
Yep. And look who
remember
won.
that? You remember that, Red?
Yeah.
But you didn't race me either.
I didn't. I know. That's why I did.
I noticed when we were face to face and there wasn't a keyboard between us that there was no topic of discussion. When we were up there. Right or wrong?
Well, I get
never brought it up.
Do you see Randall's coming?
I guess.
Randall's coming next weekend, BT. You see that?
No, he ain't.
He said he wants some of Don, and he says he'll take Steve, no problem.
Lock it in. Come on down. I don't think.
I gotta check his firewall first.
Yeah. Check his firewall.
Lordy.
You better not alter that firewall.
I entertain that forward, Curtis, just for the heck, shits and giggles of it.
I'll be honest. I told Don, I suck at a light. I ain't afraid to admit it.
I just got lucky, but I'll do that. Heck yeah, we'll do it for a Yingling. How about that?
I hope that I leave close enough to you and I got enough to run you down.
Yeah, tell Miss Stephens she can bring her dolls. As long as they don't bite, she keeps them on a chain.
They ain't pit bulls, that's for sure.
It might be one of them little dogs will be real mean.
One of them little dust boxes bite your ankle.
Yeah, them daggum chihuahuas is meaner than the pit bulls.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
so we done drew Randall out. He might want to try for the list after we get this thing started, huh?
He can race us, but he ain't in the series, so he can't get on the list.
Oh, that's right. It's a series.
He can't get him a number.
But he can challenge her.
My man said firewall ain't gonna be an issue next weekend. Heads up.
Firewall ain't an issue to him to begin with because he ain't in the series.
Dang.
Don and said lock it up. He'll be there. So will Steve, I hope.
Yeah, I don't think I got nothing going next weekend.
But that ain't too bad. Ain't about a 3-hour trip for you, ain't it, Steve?
Yeah, about that.
Ain't too bad.
About 5 from me.
So I think it's like 200 right at 250 miles.
Yep.
Something like that.
It's about
what
2 minutes.
What did it take you, Rhett, to come down here? About 3 hours, 3.5 hours?
Yeah, about 3.5.
Like so.
Well, hell, Rhett's 2 hours from here about, ain't you, Rhett?
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, but you go down 17. You cut all of that crap out of the way when you go down 17 to go to Steve's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 days for us. That's right. I see Don, you go get you one of them truck toters like Jeremy got, one of them big RVs you can hang out.
Oh, done been there, done
Don won't need one.
Drag racing, man.
Jeremy's
got one.
That's
Don
right.
All Don got to do now is buy a stacker trailer where they can stick them
Jeremy.
both in there.
Yeah.
And they'll be ready.
This man says
I looked at one
he
the
says
other
he,
day for 20
man said he's
grand.
not in the series, so he don't have to follow the rule. Know that I won't be on motor.
No, you on the list, you can run whatever.
Yeah, bring it on.
Say Steve's gonna be 300 shot and cuts. Come on.
I might have to turn my shot on.
That means aluminum blocks or anything like that.
That's right.
I'm gonna run by
Curtis.
I'm gonna run by Curtis and get one of his motors and bolt mine.
I'm at the bar Gavin's wheelie bar. I put the spray on mine.
I don't even want to tell y'all what he wants to do and take a picture just to mess with Randall.
What, put that 765 in the front of it?
Yeah, put that in. Put one of them SB2s in that cheese puff frame over there just for pictures.
No, that 765 with the split dominators on it.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what he needs. That's what I'm talking about. So again, next weekend, anybody wants to come on down here and test and grudge? That man says 10 turbo motor.
Bring it on. Bring twin turbo. Bring quadra turbo.
He can have all that stuff. BT put them Chiquita banana peels in that gas tank. It'll be over with.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell, I don't. Hey,
baby.
Hey, Red. I done made him a believer. You see that?
Yep. We done jumped on the bandwagon. Right.
I tried to tell y'all. You didn't want to listen. Taz is a big block. What time, BT? I will post it this today or tomorrow. I'll get the information from Pops. Like I said, he just came up with that 10 minutes ago. So
that's why we tell everybody to tune in. You never know what's going to happen.
It's breaking news special edition.
We're going to check out this light.
You might want to get in on it early, get you some test passes.
I might run one of y'all with my feet. See if I can get on.
I got a truck. I don't know. You kind of hard on trucks. I'm about to say.
Bring English's truck. That'd be a good place to test it.
Oh, we will. He's gonna lay down some passes, I'm sure. I'd like to drive it one time.
Yeah.
He might let me do it on the flat track, maybe.
You bring some fuel, and I'll let you get some passes in there.
It's that thing. Y'all wait. That thing's been over here at Dirt Dauber for a little while too. It got some adjustments.
I don't know. You might call Scotty on down here too, huh?
You go.
Bring him on.
You should.
Yeah, he'll probably come.
I will need Red Eagle to message me or call after I got to apologize for something. What you going to wait? He going to apologize? Darn.
I'll call. Probably because they were talking about the firewall. He didn't realize it. Ain't no.
Yes, sir.
We like to mess with you, Randall. There ain't no hard feelings.
Yeah, ain't none. No.
You know I like it. Ain't no hard
the breeze. Yeah, Hammer. We'll have our light there next Saturday. That's why we
don't like somebody. We don't talk about them at all. You know.
On the 9th, it'll be all our series classes.
At least not where they can hear it.
I just tell them I don't like it.
Well, if I really don't like it, you're gonna know. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, Jacob. This will be next weekend. Is the race for the list? But kind of message me if you coming. Either message me or Red and let me know so we can kind of get a little count, see how this thing's gonna work out.
Yep. Because man, it's gonna be fun.
No rules, test and tune, run what you brung. How about that?
That's right.
Yep.
I said it had a bad week
grudge racing, get on the list.
We got some grudge races locked in. Rick, man, I don't know what you did to Rick. He won't even answer back. He must have even got off.
You done scared him.
You heard Don wanted some. Tell him if he's man, bring that belt and you take it. Right? Hey.
We're gonna wait until we get
on that. Is somebody gonna break Steve's record at Little Duke? Steve owns a crack record up there.
He's smiling. He must have got something up his sleeve, huh?
That's right.
I sure am gonna try.
I'm gonna be
I love that laugh. Yeah. You like one of them guys on the old Chinese movie, Steve? They laugh, they stroke the beard, like, oh, young grasshopper.
We got something different we bring to Little Dude. We're going to work on that record.
Man, say he got something different. Ooh.
Woo-wee.
If not next year, the year after, I want to see a bunch of small block trucks running in the threes.
Well, I tell y'all,
definitely be in the threes.
To get in three.
Scotty says it's going to be a little tougher.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard he was going to dig it out a little bit more because some people have been talking about running that sand pit.
I don't think it's going to be real bad. I
think he wants to slow him down.
I think.
Because last time the good Lord had something to do with it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But I think he's wanting to do it like a safety issue, I believe. I think he's wanting to slow him down a little bit.
I'm ready to see that chicken and what is it? Chicken feed, chicken, cornbread and chicken.
Cornbread. Yes, Gary Cannon. He's got a square body Chevrolet.
Yeah, that's that OBS, right? Like
it's pretty fast.
Late 80s.
Yeah.
It's real fast.
Yeah, it's a fast truck.
He was gonna.
She'll put the wheel stand. She'll put a wheel stand in that thing just about the whole length of the pit.
I think I seen it run like a 2.5 or something there, maybe. Something like that.
I'm gonna come try to get in them threes at Little Dude too, so y'all don't forget about me and my old monkey.
We ain't gonna forget about you. That's for
She's
sure.
finally running half-ass.
So, is anybody gonna be able to take that belt from Addison? Addison's got that big tire belt. Is Jeremy gonna be around or Jay?
Jeremy, if somebody else shows up to try, I mean that truck runs.
Yeah, I think Jeremy and all are supposed to be down in Texas. I don't know if Jay's going.
He's gonna go mess with them after all that crap again. Right? That's that same group.
Hey,
I know he's just gonna finish him off. Let him wee wah and wah all they want and win and be like, "How was that?"
Might as well, man.
Hey, did the truck pass tech at each race?
Yes.
Then
I
mean, it's legal. Quit whining, quit crying. Figure out what he's done to make his fast and do the same damn thing.
They had
Amen.
The last time they had an engine builder come look at his engine to make sure he didn't have a bigger than, I don't know what kind of block they would say he had in it, but Jimmy was right. He was legal. And the master right there said, no, you can right there. Ain't no spacers in between them heads in that block.
Conventional head today. Preach it, stuff.
They were just wanting to get
and that just goes to show you that no matter where you go, what you do, there's gonna be some bickering.
That's what happens when you're on top, man. They don't like that. They don't like
that. That's some of the fastest dirt track racers there are.
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, if it passes tech, what are you crying about?
Yeah.
If I heard, his bed's bolted to his cab. He's done this. He's done. Hell, bolt your bed to your cab if you think it's gonna make you any faster.
Yeah,
it meets the rules. Amen.
You see what he's doing. He ain't hiding it. Everybody's looked at it because everybody was on Facebook blasting it about he's done this and he's done that. Well, if it's passing tech, go home and do the same damn thing.
That's what I don't understand. If it's good for one, it's good for everybody, right?
That's right. I mean, if it's
something in this truck.
That's right.
I mean, it's no different than crying about a firewall. If you think that firewall is illegal and it passed this tech and you think it's a benefit, go home and cut yours. Do the same thing to it.
Amen.
That's exactly
if there's always somebody's going to figure something out that you can't figure out. Don't matter how damn good you think you are. There's always somebody faster than you are. And they got something figured out that you ain't got figured out.
That's right.
Look at what they're doing and how they got it and go home and see if you can make it work.
Yep.
Because what works on BT's truck ain't going to work on mine. And what works on mine won't work on Don's. And it won't work on yours. Every truck's different and you got to find what's going to make them happy.
Yeah. That's just like I was talking to Don this weekend about leaving. How you leave and how you leave. And me and him's two totally different. But his truck's different than mine. My truck leaves a lot softer than everybody else's.
See, I don't leave hard.
I don't need that. I don't leave way down low.
Yeah, I don't leave hard. I don't leave.
Well, I don't know. I brought mine down. I think I was at 52.
Good God Almighty.
42.
I'm way lower than 42.
Yeah, me too, brother.
I'm way lower. If I leave at 42, all I do is spin tires.
Yep.
I wonder if I turn loose.
Baby.
But like I say, everybody's different. But
yeah, I mean, if you pass tech, quit whining and crying.
Yep.
Plain and simple. The truck's been checked, it passed tech. To go on Facebook and start crying and whining because you can't outrun somebody and all their stuff's illegal. If he passed tech, he passed tech.
That's right. Amen. And all of our series trucks have been looked at and get looked at.
Yep.
This man right here is going. Me too. We go around and look at him. So
that's right.
If there's something that you see somebody's doing that you think is illegal, it's probably not.
Yeah, because it's past 10.
And
we've looked at him.
If you want to call it out, you got to pay up.
Yep.
That's right. Yep.
Steve's pulpit tonight. They say Steve's preaching tonight.
That's right.
Reverend Hahn.
Well, I mean, it's the truth, Quit whining and crying. Either step up to the plate and get competitive or stay your ass at the house.
Yep. Go do your homework and let's get it. That's what. Amen. I agree.
Yeah. I like to go to a race and just have a good time.
That's right. That's what I was telling Curtis. I really hadn't hung out with Don and your wife Stephanie. I hadn't hung out with y'all much at all, and I had a good time with y'all up there, Carolina.
Yeah, I had a good time this weekend. It was all.
I stayed running around so much. And, it seems like I get stuck clicked up. You know what I mean? I ended up following him around a lot at races, and then with these two other guys because they're in my class.
Yep.
You know? But it's good to hang out with different people for a little bit. You know.
You don't want to hang out with me no more, Don.
Yeah, I'm tired of Curtis. I'm trying to,
put him to work.
Yeah.
He's been working. That's for sure.
About to go back to work when we quit this. I got to go finish painting.
10.
Got to finish painting.
Well, priming.
Oh,
priming. I'm coming out of to take pictures
I got
and
a cab,
all.
though, Steve. There's a cab sitting on the truck.
Do what is it?
A cab sitting there.
Oh, you got it on it?
Yeah, I came here and there was a cab in it, and then rear end bolted in. I was like, man.
Oh my!
Somebody's been getting it.
Motors in place. What?
Hey, I was there Saturday and Sunday. I took all kinds of spy pictures, so I got everyone to go down.
Go ahead. They'll all be on the interwebs.
He sabotaged it.
Dirt Dauber commercial right there.
I done got me a full list of damn complaints for next season. I'm gonna protest hell out you every race.
Man. If all I got to say, if there's a trick, it's probably getting it.
Hey, Steve, we ain't got to call him whole saw now, is we?
Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be gray area red.
Gray area. We're gonna name the truck gray area.
We got a rat
walk around out there at nighttime casting shadows. He's gonna have gray all over him.
Yeah, y'all know we got a rat problem around here. They eat holes and everything.
Oh, yeah. You got all kind of rats at that shop.
Yep. Yeah, I thank Curtis for the inspections too, because man, that's a thankless job. Nobody wants to be the butthole, basically. Somebody's got to be the bad guy. Even though there couldn't be nothing really to be the bad guy about, because everything's in black and white. But
yep, that's right.
Curtis is a good fit for that. He's a good
kudos
fit.
to our tech official.
Yep, guaranteed.
Yep.
Yeah,
well, I did take that bungee cord off or whatever that strap.
You had a ratchet strap strapping something down.
Yeah, well, I took what it was holding off too.
Tech duty sucks, Scotty says. Amen. Yeah. Scotty, y'all come on down next weekend too, man. We have some good little grudge, some good little testing and tuning.
That's right.
I got a good little joint to eat at if y'all want to go eat afterwards.
Bring that bad company and jump it on the list. That thing's in the series.
Yeah.
Scotty, tech duty stuff.
Yep. And just in case anybody knows,
a bunch of Scotty's crowd didn't like it neither.
Nobody said you was a bad person, he says, man.
So we know that, Randall. Feelings get sometimes in the tech shit. It's good. This man's got thick skin.
Sometimes you're getting everybody's feelings.
I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it.
We all just playing a game, right?
That's right.
The most important thing is you can walk up to somebody and talk to them that you're racing with and have a good time. If you can't do that, you're doing it wrong.
Guaranteed.
If I get my feelings on this stuff, it'd be something real bad. I can tell you that.
Oh, y'all should have seen them bickering about the tree. See, some of y'all don't see. Y'all only see half the stuff. We got a group text. We had a good little yesterday. Oh man.
There you go. That's your race locked in.
Rick's going to show
locked in. You ready?
We're going to advertise that one. Taz is only about 10 miles away. So if we can't get Taz to come race Steve, something's wrong. Taz basically living.
I tell you what we might be able to do. Steve might not like this idea, but that little white Addison and Mike show up if he wants to work something out with Steve Taz, another Ford.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of Ford.
What against the what they call it, patches?
Yeah, patches.
Yeah, bring them on.
Yeah, they don't
leave on the light.
We'll figure out something.
Steve ain't gonna sleep on the light this time though.
No, I'm gonna do that BT deal. I'm gonna set him out too, and he can't move till I go by him.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. To lock it in.
When I pass him, come on with it.
That's right.
Lock it in. You gotta get all you can, but you can't let them just. You got to try something.
No, that truck's way faster than my truck. He got way more motor than I got.
I seen him run a 3.2, I believe.
Yep.
He ran a 3.2 where?
Little
do, wasn't it?
Motorplex on the flat.
Motorplex in Orangeburg on the flat track.
Okay.
Triple threat. He's right now got the $500 fast, filthy pass of the year.
Yeah.
He's the fastest big tire pass so far, 3.2.
Oh, the fastest pass don't have to be done at a series race? I thought it had to be at a series race.
We included that to the triple threat for the big tire.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
Series
That's right.
race.
Yep. Okay.
Again, if y'all want to do
some of them like Jay and Jeremy down there, but
yeah,
sometimes people work and blow up trucks and you can't control stuff, you know.
And again, if y'all want to go do some horseshoe hill and hole racing, Tyndall Farms, they're racing at 6, open at 3, I think he said.
That's right, this weekend.
And he will run some flat track in between if they show up with interest.
Yep.
So hit up Blam. I don't know if they got spots open or what, but that's their back to school race. Bring a notebook, some papers, and books.
Trackside's been on sale. I shared the link to it.
Okay.
Her phone number like Monday or something.
Oh, if it's been out that long, it's done been sold out, probably.
It probably is.
It's pretty good little setup they got now. And
it's nice, man. Under the oak trees and all.
You got to get them heels out of there.
He's taking them out for the next race, he said. The race they having in, is it September, October yet? September, October?
I'm not
sure. It's supposed to be like Blaine's birthday bash. It's supposed to be in October. It's going to be straight horseshoe.
A couple of weeks ago going to Pineland Farms, and I go through there to get to Pineland Farms, and they got a lot of that over there where we park at across the road.
Yeah.
They got a lot of that cleared, and it's level.
Nice.
With all them oak trees and everything. They got probably acres in there.
Getting them worked up, ain't he?
Wow. See, Curtis says it looks like they cleared out some more parking over there at Tyndall Farms from the last time we were there. Last time we were there, it was tight with the Kings of Street, wasn't it?
It was a lot tight.
Yeah, it's still across the road now. It's not over in the bean field, but it's across the road. They got like 2 acres that look like that they've dug some trees up and mowed it and leveled it and everything. Looks pretty good.
What day on the channel's giving y'all stuff to talk about? I got to get on this other thing so I can see the comments. Y'all keep looking over at the comments and laughing.
I'm trying to get them all posted.
Oh Lord, it pops up. It's all Randall.
Oh, Randall and Stephanie.
Randall and Stephanie.
You see that, Don? You see it? Stephanie and Randall going at. We're gonna lock that one in. That's gonna be it. We need to lock it.
Hey, after the grudge race, we'll have mud wrestling.
That's right.
A foot race. They can foot race it out. How about that?
I'll tell you what, Miss Stephanie's cool. I hadn't hung out with her much. She's animated. She's fun.
I think she's a no BS kind of person.
Yeah, her and Jenny ought to get along well.
Yes.
Both of them.
And Tony right here.
All 3 of them.
And my wife, Logan. You better not mess with them. I'm telling you.
Yeah, all of them will tell you where to get off at in a hurry.
The 4 of them will either get along real good or it'll be bad.
That's a good. So that's going to be good. We might have a good trip.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Well, they seem to have a good time.
I enjoy it too.
Even with the the grief that the Christmas tree was causing, I loved it. I think it was great to get on somebody else's platform, and just like I said earlier, the diesel guys was looking at all of y'all just as hard as y'all were looking at them. So
oh yeah. I'd like to see them come down to BT's and put on a race or a track. The only thing that they got to pull them damn sleds all the way down there.
Yep. Well, we could do just some drag racing if we did.
Well, that fella that had the sled told me he was in Saluda last weekend.
That's right. They do the tractor pulling over there in Saluda. But y'all talk all this stuff about these teams. You get together with them, and you get some diesel and gas teams together on a flat track, side by side.
Yeah.
I don't think they want that smoke, but we'll do it.
No, they'll be on. You have to get them on teams. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. Teams.
Yeah, some diesel guys would need some of our gas guys.
And you have a small tire, a small block, and a diesel truck, or a limited, big tire, small tire, and a diesel. You have 4 or 5 trucks on one team.
Yeah,
I don't pick my diesel.
You have to get together and you have to interact.
It doesn't put you against each other. It puts y'all with each other, but you're still against the other team.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think it would be pretty interesting.
That'd be good.
I'll tell you what, some of these people, they get a kick out of them diesels running because they weren't stock.
I thought.
Oh no, yeah.
We have to line that up.
Get your Duramax. I said, hell no. I get my Duramax handed to me.
Yeah.
I tell y'all, the only little fella that was mad when we got home Saturday night, but he was orange from all the clay dust. And I made him wash. I said, son, you got to go in and wash before you go to bed. Oh, he wasn't happy at all.
Didn't like that.
No, at all.
Everybody was orange when they was orange dust inside my truck, and I don't know how it got in there.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Golf cart.
Ain't Clemson color orange?
I didn't say nothing about it, but he wasn't going his ass into bed with all that orange on.
Well, I mean, you just tell him that, son, you just Clemson color for right now, but you got to wash it off.
Yep.
Make you feel a little better about it.
The golf cart and everything was orange with that dust, man.
That's that cheese puff dust.
That cheese puff dust.
Well, it was we kind of parked in a bad spot because we parked right where everybody was coming in.
Yep.
Well, we know better next time.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. That's right.
We just parked with Don. I pulled in there and I seen Don. I was like, I'm gonna go hang out with him. And then
that's what we did.
After
we
that.
seen Don and then we said, well, hell, there's good parking right there. Pulled right in there beside him.
Yep.
We
had our own little section, didn't we?
Yep.
Robbie was there. Gavin was there. Jay.
Jeremy, we race.
Yep.
Next weekend, we're doing testing and tuning and some grudge racing. Next weekend, Jeremy. I'll post the time. He's wanting to know when we race on
the flat track.
Just on the flat track, off our new tree we got built.
We'll save a spot for y'all for a grudge race if you want some Aftershock, Jeremy.
Yeah, we'll lock that in for a grudge race.
Says, oh no.
I didn't think he was going to be on it.
It'd be entertaining if anything.
Hey man, that's what I'm saying. It'll make for a heck of a video.
Yep.
It's about 2,800 horsepower coming at you.
Oh, yes, it
It's a
would.
video for the series race. We might get some good pictures to put on our flyer for this race, huh?
That's what we need.
I got to get some of them out. Shootout race and pass them out and get some.
Flyer will probably be coming out tonight or in the morning. Hopefully, we'll start sharing it around for that race. Miss Tina with All About Mud is hooking us up with a good one.
So, next points race is what? The 25th?
26.
26.
Little Do.
Yep.
Yeah, Little Do. The 25th. Little Do.
Normally it's the staging. So what do we call it this time? The comeback? I don't know.
It can't be the comeback because we didn't lose.
Dang.
Can't be the comeback.
I love how confident Steve is. He's like,
yeah. I'll pull some
as long as it comes back to Georgia, it'll be all right.
Back one of you.
It ain't staying in North Carolina. That's too far north.
Well, I was kind of hoping for it to stay in Carolina for a little
while. Now, ain't it?
Yep. Rick's in Georgia too.
I want to hurt y'all boys. I really don't want to hurt y'all boys' feeling tonight, but I believe it's coming back to South Carolina.
Ooh.
Let you know that.
Hey, it might go to Pennsylvania. Y'all don't forget about my man CJ now.
Yeah, he done took one up there, ain't he?
Yeah, he might take the other one. That little Land Cruiser.
Right now with him.
Not sleep on that Land Cruiser.
No.
You underestimate that when you got a problem.
Man, that small block class is it's killer top to bottom, dude.
Oh yeah. It's anyone can win. I mean it's as a competitive class as you could get in.
It's close.
Young guns will put it on people.
If somebody parks crooked in that small block class, it's turned upside down.
That's right.
Yep, that's a really good competitive class. There used to not be no drama in that class.
Nope.
There used to not be no drama.
Well, heck, it ain't much outside drama.
And now there's a bunch of drama. Rick's causing the drama. Rick took the belt and he took it over here. So
you got three of
them. That's not.
You see these three guys, Rick? They don't know what to do.
That's not the drama that we're talking about. It's them damn North Carolina fellas come down and brought all the drama to our class.
Them out of series dramas.
Yeah.
Well.
Randall figure.
Well, I try not to do it, but
we'll put a stop to as much of it as we can, Steve. And like I say, if they got any questions about the legalities of the truck, don't reach out to the drivers and try to stir the stuff up in between the drivers. If you got any questions about the legality of the truck, you call me.
Yep.
Thank you, Curtis.
We'll get a little stirring up ain't too bad.
CJ must have crashed that Land Cruiser. He says as long
That's
as
what he
he
says.
gets back together.
How bad was it, CJ? Did you tear it up too bad? I hope not. Internal suck. Believe me, I know.
Get back together.
Yeah, because the thing with that, I guarantee you can't just go get parts for that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's one Toyota that's real hard to get a part for.
I saw a pristine one the other day. A fella had for sale right at a little dealership in Orangeburg, a gray one, and it looked brand new, like it's been totally redone.
Yeah, I bet he had a price tag on that.
Yeah, I couldn't even afford to stop and look.
Met a jersey and it won.
Yeah, they was probably a damn fee just to look at that.
He hit a barrier and it won. Dang.
Well,
Jersey barrier, yeah, one of them big old long concrete now.
Checks in the mail, Curtis.
I landed on top of one of them one time and it hurt bad.
I thought you landed on top of a back of a Chevrolet truck.
Well, the left rear of the truck was in the Chevrolet truck and the right front was on the Jersey barrier.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Not a good day at Dirt Dauber.
Nope.
My first pass with I had a new roaster we'd bought. My first pass down the track, it got away from me and I flipped it 4 times on top of the wall and then rolled down the track.
First pass.
Where everybody was running toward me and Stephanie saying, "Oh my gracious." They said, he's all right. He's all right. I ain't worried about him. That was my house he just wrecked.
Dang it. He said it flopped on the side. We got parts to get it together.
They get out of shape on you. There ain't nothing you can do with them.
He says he's got the parts to fix it, eh?
No.
Heck yeah. So next weekend, Branchville, Grudge Racing in Test and Tune.
I'll post the time. I'll see how late or how early he wants to do it.
Yeah, post it up.
I'll get it tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Here soon.
What, Saturday? What do they say? Racing at 6 for Blaine, Kendall Farms?
8, open at 3, racing at 6. Hill and Hole Horseshoe. And he will run flat track if he has enough interest down the middle to run flat track.
That's right. So flat track, limited guys or whatever, they're starting to try to accommodate you. So if you want them to have the class, you got to show up and run. You know,
that's right. A fact.
And like he said, bring some notebook, paper, pencils, or something. If they're back to school, they give a bunch of stuff to a local little private school around there, I think. So hit them up. Curtis, you bring Arthur Shot to Lil Do?
I don't know.
He don't know yet.
I probably will.
Not dang.
Come on, we need to get this thing side by side, Jeremy. That's better for video.
Hopefully he's coming next weekend is what Jeremy was asking. That's why he's asking what time.
I'll get the time to you.
Baby. We'll have something there.
Too bad we can't go live. We got to get us a good video of this in Grudge Racing.
Oh, we're going to get some good videos. That was one good thing about me not racing at Carolina Grudge is I got everybody's passes.
A lot.
I'm going to start dropping everything I have. I've been putting some out.
Yep.
I think we need to kind of like filter what you put out. We might not want people to see too much stuff.
Dang, you don't want to see them wheelies? Let them see it. Come get it, right, Don? You want it? Come get it. Here it is. That's right.
There it is, buddy. I'm ready. Hey, maybe we'll take and get all them bugs worked out of that system and stuff.
That's exactly what
we'll have a good race.
A good shakedown for us, you know.
Tore up a wheel and leaf springs, okay.
Because I know when we're going for points and everything really matters, it can
we don't want no mishaps.
Work, right? Yep. To say the least.
That's right. Fine.
I'm gonna make him run again.
There will be a definitive lead.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
I didn't leave.
I'll make sure I bring plenty of fuel for that next weekend.
Yep.
But I ain't gonna run it wide open on a 9 points race now, Don. God, dog.
Well, I got 3.
You got a set of cuts I can borrow? Because I ain't got no cuts. Well, I got some cuts, but I believe you can see the air in them. You know what I'm talking? You know which one I'm talking about, Curtis?
Yeah.
Well, oh man, you got Wi Fi's.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm probably sure I can let you use them a hit.
You think he
I'm
can keep
scared
up
of
with you if he didn't have Wi Fi's? He's keeping up
I'm
with you with
scared
steel
of it.
rims. Right?
Well,
BT, I got them 36-inch cut swampers. You put them on the front, you can find somebody got some 35s.
I got a set of 35s, but they ain't the greatest in the world. But I ain't got them on the wheels. Yeah. We'll see. I'm scared of them. I ain't never tried. I'm scared of them.
Yeah, I don't know that I would risk that. If you questioning them, I believe I'd leave them right where they at.
Yeah.
Off the truck.
I know what it'll do with DOT tires leaving. I hate to see what it'll do on hard with some cuts and a hook.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and put them cuts on it. You'll be right over here at Dirt Dauber Fabrication.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Be hunting some parts.
No, I'm hunting them now because I ain't got no brakes. I'm metal to metal brakes, so
better get on that.
Hopefully he's going to get them brakes this week, today, tomorrow, sometime.
I got 3 boxes of pads.
That's what I need.
Got a bunch of pads. Them ultra lightweight brakes y'all are running.
I try to keep everything heavy on hand for what I put out there.
Yeah.
Build something, I try to keep parts for it. But you can't keep everything.
Rick's saying he's got some 38 cuts he's going to be running.
Yeah.
Donna gave him on 38 cuts too. All right.
Yeah, I got a set of 38s.
See, I got a set of 38, but I ain't got no 35s. Well, my gear and I got to keep 35s on because I got them little front tires now.
Yep.
I can't go back to 38 because I can't match a tire to the front. It'll keep run the gear ratio.
Mm-hmm. You got them little baby tires.
Yep, I've got 34s on the front now.
Go fast tires
on the back.
What size are yours, Don, on the front? Yeah.
On the front, 31.
I thought Steve had little tires.
No,
Don's is way small. He got them little buckshot mud.
I feel bad with my 35 and a halves on the front.
That's that mud truck.
Man. All right, fellas, but it's been good. It's about bedtime. I gotta get youngins in the bed. They knocking out.
Paint back to the shop.
Curtis is in the house. He ain't going back in the shop.
Probably
He's
not.
done.
I'm going out there to see what kind of mess he's made in my floor.
Dang.
Oh man.
Out there dripping everywhere. Huh?
You probably don't want to go see it. You probably would just stay in the house.
What Murdoch say? It's bad. It's real bad.
All right, Don.
Credit.
Yes, sir. We'll see you next weekend,
take
hopefully,
care.
brother. Yes, sir. I'll put a time up and get with you. Thank you.
All right, man. Thanks for joining us.
Take it easy, Don.
We'll see y'all. Same time next week. Between the Pits. Thanks our sponsors, Johnny Martin Well Drilling. Everybody on the back burner. We'll see y'all next week, same time. Between the Pits. All right, Red.
All right, man.